One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Hallelujah. One, two. One, two, one, two, one, two. One, two. Hallelujah. So, welcome guys to this live stream. Uh, it's a CPI. Actually, it's like 13 minutes to CPI. Um, but I just want to run you through what we are expecting in the market through this CPI. My honest opinion, honest review. I don't control these markets, all right? But let's see how CPI will play out. Another disclaimer: avoid trading market during news. So this is just a video to reflect on how the news is going to come. Are we together? So I'm not advising anyone to trade this market. I'm not advising anyone to trade. Personally, I'll not be trading. I'll trade once the CPI cools. But I want us to form ideas on how perhaps we'll trade. Are we together? So this is euro dollar, one of the pair that's really affected by the CPI. Yes, njugu inanisumbua hata let me just chukua this njugu na najaribu kujizuia but I cannot. The ulia ni me. Okay. Thank you very much. Now I'm okay. So this is euro dollar. As I've said, please make sure that you're not trading the news. No one can ever predict the news. Of course, people think this is my argument, by the way. People think that news like CPI, NFP, FOMC, interest rates, people think that that's fundamental trading. That's not fundamental trading. Fundamental trading is trading from geopolitical point of view, understanding things that are going to affect market in the long run. All right, CPI is not going to be like 2 minutes, it's done. They're just impulses in the market. So don't let no one fool you that they know the CPI prediction or the NFP or anything. So CPI is coming up in the next few, but let's understand, try to see what's happening in the market. Now, for intraday traders, our higher time frame is about 4 hour and 1 hour. So this is euro dollar right now, and we are in the 4 hours time frame. In the 4 hours time frame, as you can be able to see, here in the 4 hour time frame. So if you look at the 4 hour time frame, those who understand price action, market structure, you can calculate that this was the last low that has been printed here. This is the last valid low. I don't consider this one as lows. This one I don't consider them as lows for obvious reasons. All right. I don't consider this one as valid lows. They're just, I call them inducements or something like that. So from this low, another swing point is all above here. So let me just copy this one and take you so that I can be able to see. So another swing point is above there. All right. So I consider from here, this distance here, from here all the way to here, I consider it as my trading range. All right. Trading range means I look for opportunities through from here to here. And because it's a long time frame, you can see here it was July 1st. This is when the market was here. Today is 15. So it has taken 2 weeks for the market just to move here. So assuming I'll be waiting in this particular market, it means I'd have been there 2 weeks without getting a trade. So in this dealing range here that I'm dealing with, I'm going to look for opportunities, selling opportunities. Then at a given region, I'm going to look for buying opportunities. Now, I marked price came down in a very good trend line. You see, those who know me right now, they know that market mechanics, my trading strategy combines both price action and ICT concepts. So I've seen there's a fair value gap here. My point of interest, where eventually I'm interested price to come to. Why? Because this is an inducement over here that has been already taken. Another inducement that I'm trying to see is likely to be in this zone here, an order flow just about this zone, and a fair value gap below it. They might easily attract price to come to tap onto it. So in this market, as we speak right now, for some time now, I've been looking for sales. Now, if you look clearly, there was a zone here. There was a very strong zone here. Maybe let me try to zoom in for you. Yeah, there's a zone here. Let me just draw this thing here. So there's a zone here. I like marking my zones with these arrows. So look at a very strong support here. There's a support over there. I'm also seeing another support, actually twice over here. And for some time, you can see price has been respecting this zone. All right. Now, those of you who know price action, we normally say that when a support is broken, it always turns to be a resistance. Are we together? When a support is broken, turns to be a resistance. So if you look here, price broke the support and now tries to come up, but it's finding some resistance here. And the evidence of this resistance is a rejection block that has been formed here. We have a rejection block that has been formed over there. I think this is a rejection block. Yeah. So we're having a rejection block formed over there. Rejection block. Let us call this RB. We have a rejection block here. That's right now price is reacting from this rejection block. Now, what's the idea? The idea, we want to see price breaking this block. Reacting from the Nini from here, we want to see price pushing even lower to this zone before perhaps looking for buys in this case here. This is my expectation. But um, as I've said, this is CPI is coming in the next 6 minutes. Something crazy might just happen. You might see price collecting liquidity above here before coming down, or even the opposite is true. All right. But this one is my expectation for this particular market to break the zone and come down to sweep out people who are targeting to buy from this particular zone before going up again. Any other confirmation from this time frame? Uh, there is a sell side liquidity riding over here. So that's my NFP view. What am I saying? NFP CPI. When you go to 1 hour time frame, I think even the setup is becoming more clearer to our side. Price has been tapped in a zone. I think this zone has really trapped price. You can see price has just been trapped into this box. We are kind of in a consolidation, creating some visible liquidity above it. So this NFP this CPI so it can be a very good fuel for this price to come out of that consolidation. All right. So we're going to wait and see what's going to happen. Right. So no move yet, just waiting to see. But if I'm saying this CPI might create a very good environment for us to trade. So just be careful on that. DU cable, it's the cable. DU now, if you check in our 4 hour time frame, can see GU has this was the low and this has been the high, as I've said always. GU has come to the low and has tapped, is reacting from this order block, sorry, from this fair value gap, and it has really reacted onto it, and we expect to see some upward moves in the long run. Now, as you always know that GU and EU are almostly, so they are positively correlated, so it means they move almost in the same direction. So it'll be very interesting to see the movement after CPI. We hope CPI is going to push this price to the direction that we want it to go. All right. Now, let's come to this guy. I was in this trade in the morning, but it took me out, unfortunately. And I'm going to explain why I took this trade. All right. So this is USD JPY. Now this trade in the daily time frame, this is a rejection block, and I was expecting some rejection from this particular block. So I knew there's going to be a rejection on this particular block. Number two, after price, you know how price moved. I consider this one as my very last low. This is my low over here, which has been taken. You can see price tap to this low, forming another low which is here again, which price tapped to it, making this area to serve as my area of interest somewhere here. All right, my last order block somewhere around here, creating an imbalance and price pushing. So I consider this as my low, and the very way it was pivoting from around here was my high. So I was expecting a retracement for the price to pull back to clear the liquidities that were about over this particular area, coming to clear this inducement before even pushing further. All right. Keeping in mind that was a very strong reaction zone in the daily. So in this 1 hour, I saw my reversal pattern. There was an accumulation, then a manipulation to the upside. Of course, I was just I knew the distribution is going to be the opposite direction. So I was waiting for the price to distribute. That's what you can see I've written here AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So I was expecting price to redistribute, to fill, to collect these liquidities before moving even higher. But it happened the way it happened. And now we are where we are. CPI in the next 2 minutes. This is GJ. GJ now, actually, I saw this. You can see that my either is protected, and I'm really looking forward to long this pair. But for now, I wanted the pair to react from here, which it has come clearly to this particular market here. Then look for possible ways of shorting it to go down. Maybe I can be able to show you a few seconds before CPI. So I was looking it is in an uptrend. So this was just more of a correction, and I really wanted to see this correction tapping the fair value gap, which it has not yet happened. No, it's tapped a little bit. So I'm really expecting it to correct even further before to react from this trend line here before pushing up. So guys, let's observe our CPI. Let's go to the 30 minutes. In the next 8, 5, woo, woo. CPI is a sell. It is a sell. It's a sell. Meaning I was right on this one. It's only that things did not align. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I think that was just a pre CPI pressure. But yeah, CPI it's a sale. USD has lost power. Something I really anticipated. But now let's look at this one. They have gained. This one has been pushed up, and now this one again I think it's coming up to the rejection block. It's coming up again to the rejection block that you just be able to identify and analyze. Um, Perhaps it has not been that um, messy, if you tell me, if you ask me, but it is what it is. Uh, Comment in the section what has been your comment in the comment section. What has been your experience so far with CPI? Cable, you can see it's still there. We're waiting for to see if it's breaking above this zone, so we can take our buys from there and target our first TP to this level here. So you can see it's a very good pips. We're waiting for it to break that level. It's been stuck there. So you want it to break the level so that you can be able to enter above the level. NSD USD, we didn't have an analysis here. We're going to have it in just a few. Euro USD, as you can see, we are still just trapped in. Nothing much has happened with this pair. So perhaps now this is where I'm getting um, problems because of their correlation. This one is really suggesting a sell to go downward. Now cable is really suggesting a buy. I'm strongly on buy on cable, and this one I'm strongly selling. So because I don't believe if price all this liquidity are residing over here will be left. Market does not like hanging. It might even sweep, maybe just sweep to this level. Actually, I'm looking forward to using this level here. Price has a bit of. I see this one was a previous resistance, so price can easily found resistance here and perhaps then push up. So I do see these are very big distance. Let's see how many pips. I see about 74 pips. This is what I'm really looking at in this pretty particular market. So I don't know what your view is in that case. We have kind of an SMT divergence. Look at cable. Cable has already gone down and now it's ready to go up. So crisis is loading over there. AUDSD. This one I did not have a concrete analysis on it. Perhaps is a pair that I'm going to analyze with you. GJ, after tapping our zone, let's see what GJ has for us. Now, this GJ, as just expected, I'm expecting actually to see if I can be able to make a sale from this level. Back to the zone. But first of all, I have to be sure what's happening with GJ. There has been a rejection to the fair value gap, a rejection. But now always be careful because a fair value gap can easily turn to an inverted fair value gap. So let's try to trace its movement. GJ went down, collected liquidity, changed structure, came down this level. Now it is over to this to the moon. So well, for us to be sure this thing will take us time. I nearly decided to push up. Let's see in the 15 minutes. GJ CPI has not thingified. So you can see we had a break of structure here, or perhaps just this is just a liquidity sweep. This is a liquidity sweep there. Why am I saying it's a liquidity sweep? Is because the candle that closed below it, another one came immediately into the range. Then we had a break of structure to the upside. Price continued to break to the upside, and now we are reacting at this particular zone. So again, it's a zone that I'd like us to keep watch for GJ, uh, to see, to monitor anything that might be of help to us, including uh, change of character here. But look at this. Was this rejection because of CPI or something? I don't know. But it's a pair that again we are going to look in and see its future movements. Don't want to miss that trade. This one, it has gone back to its zone. So I think it was not really a sell per se. You can see it has rushed back. Is also I think this was just a failed setup. It's just a failed setup. But again, there's a lot to look for it. There's a lot. CPI has not been so much aggressive. It has not been so aggressive per se. Oh yeah, so let's see. I don't play this pair, but let's see how it played out eventually. Yeah, this one I predicted we might be able to go up, come back. Was on here before buying. Well, let's see. I don't trade gold anyway. So that has been analysis. That has been my take on this, guys. It's now 3 p.m. The 3 is all 3 is about 3:37. So let's wait for the market to cool perhaps in the next 1 hour, and be able to see what's the next grand move. This one I think they're not affected in any way. So this one has not been affected. This was not affected. This is NSD card. I think again there's no effect. Card, we did not see any effect there. So probably we're having some targets on GU and EU. NSD USD we don't have a target there. And see already it's yeah, it's I think it's coming to play. Um these are zone that also expecting. You see it was a very important zone. You see price breaking through it, breaking through the zone. So as you can see ahead of time, I target that if price breaks through this zone, I was expecting a reversal, sorry, a retest to the zone before pushing even down. And I think this is what price is giving us a rejection. Um, in you, price is giving us a rejection. It's giving us a rejection from this zone over here. Then let's see, 30 minutes. 30 minutes is woo, I think this could be from the CPI reaction. This is CPI reaction. But it's appear also getting interested. So guys, I'm hoping to meet you in the next few. We want to wait for this news to settle in. People to stop chasing the market. Then we come in at exactly 5 p.m. We're coming at exactly 5 p.m. to continue with the thing. So that is it, my good people, for now. See you at 5 p.m. for even and a better and inclusive analysis. So that is it. Goodbye.